So welcome. How are we doing today? There we go. That's better. Alright. I guess might as well do this live since there's no games going on. So we are gonna play some My Season here. Guess I could change the title. I don't know why it says that. It might even be 1080. Let's see. So as I mentioned earlier, there is no basketball games today due to some snow. So we are simply going to enjoy myself, hopefully winning a game or two. So we have the Lakers facing the Lakers. I don't know what year it is, but they are 5-8. We're 11-1. Guess we'll find out. It is 90-91. This is a group that don't normally see some of these players.
I can't wait to get started in the NBA 2K21 demo, get my player started, and of course, all-time Lakers versus all-time Celtics.
Just out of curiosity, Chris, who has more championship rings?
Yeah, I was going to talk.
I think they're tied.
We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys. Tonight, a celebration of the Latin culture. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. So the Lakers win the tip. And now the Lakers starting group. Green is out there with Divas. And there's Byron Scott. Then it's Johnson. And it's Worthy in at the 3, the small forward. Brown outside. Puts one up from 19. And the basket by Van Exel. Van Exel's got the opening field goal of the game for Los Angeles. Johnson surveying the floor. Over Harper. Johnson shot is off. Outside Harper. Shot left block. And it's Brown that time on the assist from Ron Harper.
And Harper brings a lot of physicality to the table. Also solid at cutting the D apart with his passing.
Now, here's Scott. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Harper the pass to Van Exel. Now here is Davis, defended by Scott. Here's Brown. Green with the block. And he recovers it. James against Worthy. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. And so just over a minute and a half played. Now the Lakers on the break. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Los Angeles' head coach gave me a few minutes. He said the key defensively is keeping Anthony Davis away from the rim, adding, he's a knockdown shooter, but you can't take away everything. Kevin, we'll see if they can somehow roll him off.
Thank you, David.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's Scott on the wing. Puts it up. The rebound by the Lakers. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
Now here's Worthy after LeBron James's miss. Worthy kicks to Johnson. Goes up to the stripe. Magic knocks it down. He shot 52% from the field in his years with the Lakers.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
It's stolen by Johnson. Feeds it to Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The ultimate Ironman. I mean, the incredible endurance. Green competes as hard as anyone at that position.
Turn me up a little.
Shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Harper. And the Lakers also making a switch. Macon's checked in. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The pass to James.
Go, go, go.
And LeBron throws it down.
There you go.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Johnson dishes to Divac. Kicks it out to Johnson.
Nope. That's a mismatch.
And it's blocked by Brown. The drive by James, and LeBron throws it down.
The quick first step of James, along with his power, that's the difference on the drive.
Here's Johnson. Rondo with some nice D.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And it's Davis missing.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Oh, I'm not exactly playing an easy team.
Side Worthy. Divac's trying to free himself up. Worthy, no good.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you
did you miss a
give
layup?
up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here's Johnson, following the miss by Anthony Davis. To the inside.
Get on it. You're on the wrong side, dude.
Here's Worthy, a huge dunk by Worthy.
And the insane peripheral
All right,
vision
we need to
there.
work on
And
some
if
stuff.
anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And Los Angeles with some changes. Markieff Morris is checked in for Brown. Martin comes in for Anthony Davis. And Matt Barnes is subbed in for James. And then for Los Angeles, Perkins is checked in for Green. Smith comes in for James Worthy. And Drew's subbed in for Magic Johnson. And the Lakers with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Tosses it to Perkins.
There you go.
Just 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Drew misses. The Lakers in the lead. Barnes finds Rondo. Finished off the break.
Rondo is a pro in
Good job, Rondo.
He can flat out get it done.
Here's Drew. He's covered by Rondo. Drew passes to Divac. Martin with the block.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's
doing
what
there,
he
buddy?
did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Out to the wing.
Oh. Where am I going? Oh. What?
Perkins.
My defense switch like
And
that.
the quarter ends with some stifling
There we
defense
go.
right there.
Good defense.
And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers lead by 6. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Welcome back to Noche
Starters
Latina,
again.
celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Van Exel is out there with Harper, and it's Brown in at the 5. The drive by James looks good.
There you go.
Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. Here's Drew. He's guarded by Harper. Drew
There you go.
passes
Good
to
on
Bacon.
Harper.
A 3 ball. Here's Smith.
Did you not
Beautiful
try to even
reversal.
guard him?
Smith's got his first bucket in this one.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's Davis. Again, the Lakers.
With that great length, quick off the floor, AD rising above to knock it in from mid-range.
Lakers trail by 8. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Here's Drew.
I'm staying aggressive.
Pass to Scott. It's stolen by Van Exel. Here's the break. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down.
AD could have laid that one up.
That's how you do it.
That's not the statement he just made.
Here's Drew. He's guarded by Harper.
It's a big dude.
Perkins, the pass to Drew.
Nope.
Buries it down low. Timeout. Drew's got his first 2 points of the night.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Los Angeles calls timeout. James Worthy's checked in for the Lakers. Johnson comes in for Drew. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's LeBron. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
There you go.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
A guy who's won almost every award in the book. LeBron does as much for the NBA off the court as he does on it.
Scott, the pass to Johnson. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior.
There you go. Good bird dogging it.
And off the chart. Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Outside, Scott. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Brown's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And Exel's got 4 points this quarter.
There we go.
Great ball movement there.
Lakers trail by 15. And
Nope.
there's the
Oh.
on James.
Come
That's his
on.
first foul.
Foul.
So this the other day, Steve, the NBA now helping to create the Basketball Africa League. 12 teams from across that terrific continent. I think it's pretty exciting.
It is. This is an incredible story. Great for the sport and great for the people of Africa.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Martin's checked in for Brown. Barnes comes in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ben Exel. On the clock, Miller.
That's it.
Misses off the left iron.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy,
Now we're
in the
starting to
right
run
spot,
away.
more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Here's Johnson following the basket by Anthony Davis. Looking to end the run.
There we go.
Johnson can't hit.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option.
Oh, went the wrong way.
As they try to get back in this game.
Now here's Barnes. 17-point lead there.
Guess that works too.
This offense just continues to impress.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Morris is checked in for Davis. And Los Angeles making a change
All right.
here as well. Evans is checked in
get
for
back,
Miller.
get back.
Now here's Johnson. Outside, Green.
There you go.
Here's Johnson.
Keep Magic out here. Can't hurt me
Back
that
to
out there.
Worthy. Outside,
Don't give it to
Scott
Worthy.
for
Oh, don't
three.
give it to Scott. Okay, it's on them. We're good. I was worried I messed that up.
Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Morris, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total
Backups are doing
control.
pretty good.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Rondo with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it.
Oh, why did you
Rondo kicks
do
to
that?
Morris. Now the pass to Harper. He tries for three. Nice D from Scott.
Should have been a layup.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half of the game.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
1:02 left in the first half. Making the pass to Devos.
Why are we taking our time? Why did you
5
not
on the clock.
stay on him?
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call.
Seriously?
It's going to go on Markieff Morris. Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That free throw, no good. And the Lakers making a change here. Drew's checked in, and the second free throw, good. 43 seconds left in the second quarter. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Martin. Green with the block.
That didn't go well.
Here's Drew. Passes to Green. Here's Drew. Shot clock at 5. On deep. But they'll get another chance.
Did I not get that rebound?
Launches it. Green. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Oh, great
That was cheap.
timing He is one tough customer on that
good.
offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And so it's Los Angeles with a 21-point lead to end
It's
the quarter.
halftime.
They have made it very tough to get a shot off against him. Their defense has been stifling. Back to the action after this word.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what do you think?
What's clear so far is LeBron's combination of power and athleticism is still largely unmatched. Whether he's operating with the back to the basket, driving, in transition, his physical superiority usually wins out.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, they got a ton of issues to work on. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
All right, let's get ready for round number 2. Thank you everyone for watching.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second.
Go back to starters.
What a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Worthy. Devon's out there with Green. And there's Byron Scott.
Shot.
And it's Johnson in at the point guard. Van Exel against Worthy. Johnson, the pass to Worthy. Shoots over Van Exel. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
All right.
Devon's has got the first points of the second half up on the board.
LeBron, I need you to score.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into a good position.
It's not that hard to score with you.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Dishes to Worthy.
There you go. There you go. Stay on him.
Johnson outside.
Good.
Pass to Scott. Green deciding where to go with it.
Stay.
Here's the teardrop. No good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Here's Davis. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Lakers trail by 21.
Might have been able to share that ball a little better.
Back to Scott.
Gotcha.
And there's the feed to Divac.
This is a mismatch, big time.
Takes it off the glass. Divac has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Van Exel no good.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
And Worthy throws it down.
And how sweet
All right.
a play.
Things are not going well.
Sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Timeout called. The
We
Lakers.
don't alley-oop dunks.
Some changes for the Lakers. Perkins comes in for Vlade Divac. And it's Williams in for Green. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. At the elbow, it's Brown. James outside. And the dunk by James.
There you go.
I'll
You
tell
kind
you,
of stop
trying
that.
to guard LeBron, it's easy to get frustrated, and it's been that way all night.
Lakers trailed by 19. Johnson outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Latrey. The rebound by the Lakers. Brown's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Flying high
There you go.
and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Davis has gone 50% shooting tonight, firing away 4 of 8. Looking to end his cold spell. It's hauled in by Brown.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
You just love LeBron's patience. Scanning the floor, delivers the basketball on point and on time.
20 feet out. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points. And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there.
Not guarding him. Dude, really? Is that Harper?
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Morris is checked in for Brown. Martin comes in for Davis. Barnes, he's checked in for James. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Harper. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Worthy. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Martin. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Rondo is so tricky. Consistently looking to take advantage of the defense being too physical with him.
Smith checked in for the Lakers. And Rondo drops them both. The Lakers with the ball. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Drew gets the bucket.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Here's Barnes. Lays it up and banks it in. Barnes has got 7 points.
And Van Exel, a quick decision maker, especially when it comes to shredding the D with his passes.
Here's Drew.
Oh, we got Bonnie.
Rondo with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the basket by Van Exel. He's got 8.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
We're running away with
shot
this.
At the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Shoots. The shot by Macon, no good.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Exel's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here.
Buddy.
We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. Here's Macon. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Down
Trying
to
to set a little screen. Didn't work, did it?
Smith outside. They get it back. Perkins. Good work defensively by Morris.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though
Barnes
it's
are better than
less
that.
spectacular.
Here's Macon. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Lakers. Here's Martin. And the layup's good off the glass.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Perkins. Here's Macon. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Just 5 on the clock.
Really?
Six seconds left in the third quarter. Trying to get something going. The shot, no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter.
31
Their
points.
defense has been terrific in this
Pretty
game.
good.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
See who that is today.
How about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Markieff Morris. He's out there with Nahara. Bradley is out there with Ryan Holland. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. That's the Laker 5. It's Brown with the drive. Count that bucket.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here's Bradley. No good on that one. Smith
Bradley.
with the defensive effort.
Do I need to get rid of you?
Hits the three-point bomb.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Caruso kicks to Hollins.
Take
It's
it.
Bradley on the wing. He's covered by Brown. And Bradley gets
There we
it to
go.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Now here's Brown. To the right side. Drew misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Oh, why did
Hollins
you
passes
lose
to
your
Morris.
dribble?
Trying to find Bradley. Gets it to him. That one.
Bradley,
misses. And the
make
Lakers
the
going
shot.
The other way now. The pass to Drew. His three-pointers off the mark. Drew's gone 1 of 5 from deep. Here's Bradley. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Explosiveness off the floor. Avery Bradley able to shoot over the contesting hand.
Here's Drew. Hit the tip. Great positioning on the putback. Campbell's got his first basket.
Challenging the defense at the rim. Something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Hollins. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And a nice pass by Bradley. He's always been the size of a point guard, now starting to play more like one.
Round the pass to Campbell. And contact on the shot.
Come
so
on.
he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Steve, the business part of the NBA, very strong. But Commissioner Silver doesn't want to be complacent either.
No, he doesn't. He's always been forward thinking. They're doing a good job of being proactive and doing a good job of just throwing out ideas. And what I love the most, Kevin, working with the Players Association.
I'm with you. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Green comes in for Smith, and it's Williams in for Drew. It's stolen by Green. Round with
Got
it.
shoved.
Now guarded
Come
by
on.
Bradley. Williams kicks to Brown.
What you doing, bud?
5 to shoot. Here's Campbell. Hollins with the block. And the Lakers with another turnover here.
Unforced errors. These are
Dude,
the kinds
really?
of things that break momentum.
This is like your chance to shine. I never play you again.
And here is Brown. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. The dish to Miller. Passes it to Campbell. Hollins with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
That's good defense.
Miller outside. Lakers working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Brown the pass to Campbell. Out to Miller. From deep. The shot no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Morris inside. Guarded by Green. Back to Morris. Over Green. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Miller finds Brown. A floater, good, and Miller gets the assist. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Nahara dishes to Bradley. To the paint, it's stolen by Green. And it's the Lakers on the break. Brown's got the ball, and the layup falls.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Hollins can't get it to go.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And Campbell throws it down.
And although an undersized
At least this doesn't matter.
Than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Caruso. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Caruso's got his first basket of the night. Brown against Bradley. Brown kicks to Green. And it's blocked by Hollins. Pass to Caruso. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And the Lakers making a change here. Barnes is checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Macon's checked in. Steve, how do you feel about the top college players getting some sort of compensation for their work?
You know, I don't know about top college players, Kevin. I think if you're going to do it, it has to be all college players because it's a team. And I think if you look at it, some of the ways I would love to see it, if those guys can get health insurance benefits, if they can get a longer time to finish their education, I love that type of compensation.
And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Nahara no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Campbell. And here is Brown.
I don't think the starters have played all but the first part of the third.
And again, no good by the Lakers.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Oh, there we go. First game down and like 30 minutes.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve.
All right, let's see what our box score is. LeBron 15, Davis 12, Van Exel 10, Barnes 7, Caruso 5, Martin 4, Rondo 4, Bradley 4, Hollins 4, Brown 2, Morris 2, Harper and whatever his name was didn't score. Well, first game down. Skip ahead. And now we're going to go to our standings. We are up by 4. Wait. No, we're up by 2 with 4 games left. And the only team that beat us is right there. They're last. East. So you secured playoffs. Miami Heat, 12-1. Looks like game number 2. This is the 97 Jazz. There we go. Get rid of the copyright music.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got the Utah Jazz taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Pau Gasol is out there at the line.
That's how you start the game.
It's Jeff Hornacek. Then it's Isley. And it's Russell in at the 3, the small forward. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ball game. The shot by Isley, no good. Now the Lakers on the break, and James throws it down.
Sensational speed from James.
There's number 2.
Nature in the open court. This combination of quickness and athleticism.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I did catch up with Utah's head coach. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success.
Get it to LeBron.
So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan. Pacing will be important. You like to see them move the ball and concentrate on taking good shots.
And it's Davis missing.
Davis.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Gasol passes to Isley. Hornacek against Van Exel. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gasol, and it's blocked by Brown. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
That's impressive.
Harper with the ball. Left side, Brown. Gasol with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D. Avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Here's Isley. Hornacek outside. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Van Exel against Hornacek. Here's Harper. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Man, I can't rebound.
And so Gasol will bring it up for the Utah Jazz.
Gasol was not on this team earlier.
Russell kicks to Hornacek. Here's Isley. No good on the 3.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And Davis with the basket on the assist by LeBron.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Hornacek against Van Exel. And there's the pass to Gasol.
Oh, get up on him. Get up big. Get big.
Back to Hornacek.
Get bigger.
Here's Isley. Lets it go with a 3. A second chance effort, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Martin's checked in for Brown. Barnes comes in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Harper. And Utah also making a switch. Anderson's checked in. And the basket by Van Exel.
I love watching Van Exel dial it in from deep there. A superb sniper from beyond the arc.
Hornacek with it. Picked up by Davis.
That's a green, buddy.
Pass to Gasol. Back to Hornacek. And Davis sends it back. And here we go again. The Lakers on the break. Unloads from 9, and there's another one for the Lakers.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Marquise Morris is checked in for the Lakers. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Antoine Carr, he's checked in for Gasol. Keith comes in for Malone. Williams, he's checked in for Brian Russell. And Curry subbed in for Jeff Hornacek. To halt the run, Curry, good. Lakers leading by 5. And stolen by Williams.
Come on.
Pass to Curry.
Wait.
Anderson outside.
Curry.
Pass to Keith. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Carr. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Jazz trail by 3. Here's Curry. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. There's 57 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The drive by Rondo. Can't connect from short range.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
A nice shot by Anderson.
Oh, no hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy.
And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
No, you know what it is, Greg. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Now here's Anderson. Here's the pass to Carr.
Get on him.
Over Van Exel. Again, the Jazz score. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's the 3. Here's Martin. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now Williams. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Yeah, how about the reach there by Martin? He is a physical defender who looks to contest everything.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Okay, I'm back starters though.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Setting the pace early, GA. I like this aggressive mind state. I love this approach so far.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Williams is out there with Keith. Then it's Curry. Then there's Anderson. And it's Carr in at the 5. LeBron drives in, and James throws it down.
And James shows no mercy on his drives to the rim. Vicious at penetrating inside.
Here's Curry. And here's Williams. And Davis sends it back. Tries from 16. A nice shot by LeBron. James has got 8.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. James outside. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Love how fierce James is. A ferocious dunk artist.
Jazz trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Carr. Kicks it to Curry. Passes it to Carr. Curry trying to break free. Carr, no good.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Trying to get open is Davis, and James gets it to go on the assist by Van Exel.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
And the Jazz call time here. You look at James, what a contribution.
He's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Isley. Over to the wing. Here's Malone. Gasol trying to free himself up. And again, unable to change momentum here. Davis, the pass to Van Exel. Stolen.
Why can't go to LeBron?
Here's Hornacek. And it's blocked by
Another block.
And they're able to recover. Malone. They get it back.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Jazz trail by 11. To the wing on the left. Pass to Isley. Van Exel against Hornacek. The pass to Isley. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Over Russell. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. James has got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles. And the Jazz call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key.
Get your Gatorade, LeBron.
All the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. Clearly a foul.
Utah shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That free throw good from Gasol.
And over the years, Gasol has proven himself to be a valuable teammate. Someone guys love to be around. A guy that plays well with just about anybody.
Here's James. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows.
All my big guys have the defensive bonus
and
right
really
now.
the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. First one falls for. Chris, what's your definition of most valuable player?
LeBron, Michael Jordan. Okay, let me. Okay, the best player in the league. That's my definition. Who makes players better? Who brings the fans into the game? There's only one type of player that's an MVP, and there's only about 6 guys any year that can be MVP. But if you're talking about guys that help you, let's say, are the best on a contract or getting the most bang for their buck, you got to look at guys like a Siakam. You know, he's just making over $2 million this season, still playing on that rookie contract, and those are the guys that are on their way up. So you can always find young talent playing for maybe less than what they should be getting at that time, but the most valuable player continues to be the top 6 players of the league, period.
Now, here is Russell after LeBron James's miss. Here's Malone, and Davis sends it back.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding though and looking for the best shot possible.
Shoots over Malone, and Davis can't get it to go.
That should have been a backcourt.
Soft off him. He might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
Malone gets the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's James, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 18 points for LeBron.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Down low, Gasol dishes to Russell. Malone in the post, is guarded by Davis. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's LeBron, and stolen by Russell.
Oh.
1:05 left in the first half.
Showboating.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And James gets it to go on the assist from Ron Harper. Harper's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here is Hornacek. 41 seconds left to play in the first half.
And Hornacek, no doubt, a leader. A knockdown shooter, moves incredibly well without the ball.
The Jazz have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the Lakers with some changes. Morris is checked in for Brown. Martin comes in for Anthony Davis. And Matt Barnes is subbed in for LeBron. Utah also making some changes. Keefe is checked in for Gasol. Anderson comes in for Russell. And Curry subbed in for Isaac.
Morris has such a release. I mean, love seeing the ball roll off his fingers.
The shot by Curry, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot, plain and simple. He's trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Pass to Malone. Reverses. No good at the rim.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And so it's LeBron James making things
right
for Los Angeles. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points.
What are you looking at,
and
Cat?
looks to be planning for more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 20 points and 1 assist. When does this guy cool off? I mean, he's been stringing together multiple monster games lately. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
Well, they struggled in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect
blocks.
the rim.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Harper is out there with Van Exel. And
Another
it's Brown
block.
in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Los Angeles leading by 15. LeBron with it. He's picked up by Russell. Second shot opportunity. Here's Davis. And at last, they get one to fall. Davis has got 5 points so far. Here's Isley. Floats one, and he sinks the layup.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And here are the Lakers. Right wing. There's the three. And Van Exel is good for 3. Van Exel's got his second basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
High post try, and good that time. He's got 7.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
Harper the pass to Van Exel. From deep three-point range, a rebound by the Jazz. Russell looking around. The shot by Isley, no good.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Baseline try, and LeBron with the basket, the assist by Van Exel. Van Exel's got his 3rd assist on the night. And the Jazz call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
The Jazz making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Jazz trail by 18. Here's Isley. Inside, Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Isley. Pass to Gasol. Here's Malone. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Davis. Pass to Harper. Shoots it. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Harper's got his first points of the night. Jazz trail by 18. Outside Williams. Shoots over Van Exel. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Timeout. Williams has got his first points in this one. So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes, Greg, it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Kenyon Martin is checked in for Brown, and it's Barnes in for Harper. And Utah with a change here, too. Keefe is checked in for Pau Gasol.
There's no stopping James. I mean, when he's committed to scoring, he powers his way through everything.
Keefe against Davis. Keefe passes to Isley. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Anderson, he's checked in for Utah. Curry comes in for Isley. Curry with the bounce pass. Nice ball movement by Utah. Lock at 6. Here's Williams. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. They get Kenyon Martin.
Come on.
The Jazz shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. And Williams drops them both. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's LeBron. Here's Van Exel. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Van Exel's got 8 points.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside Curry. Back to Williams. Now the pass to Keefe. Anderson kicks to Williams. Another miss by Utah. Lakers leading by 18. From past the arc, buries the long-range jumper. 11 points in the game. Here is Williams. Outside Curry. Out to the right wing. Here's Malone. Another miss by Utah.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
And Davis can't get it to go.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
With some arc, Williams can't hit. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for LeBron. Utah also making some changes. Gasol comes in for Keith, and it's Hornacek in for Williams. Here's Gasol, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Barnes outside. Over Anderson. Barnes can't get it to go. Jazz trailed by 21. Curry passes to Malone. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Malone's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
To the middle. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, I like Morris. He's a valuable contributor on both ends of the floor. Now, he's a sniper from deep, and he can definitely lock you up on D as well.
And the Lakers making a change here. Harper's checked in. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Rondo against Hornacek. They grab their own miss. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
And Gasol is a master at utilizing his strength inside, forcing the defense to become physical with him whenever he has the ball in deep.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Rondo's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. Inside. That's good from Malone on the assist by Hornacek. Malone's got 12 in the game.
And how about the awareness there of Hornacek, a high IQ player who just knows how to find his teammates when they're open.
And so it's Los Angeles controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Utah, Malone is out there with Anderson. Then it's Pau Gasol. Then there's Hornacek. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard. As there is that transition from being a player to retirement. It can be a challenge for some. What were the keys that you found in succeeding at that?
Well, first I think is adjusting to the fact you don't have the same schedule. You don't have a physical release that you used to have. You miss the locker room and the camaraderie with all the guys. So you miss the culture. But secondly, I would say take all the lessons that you learned. And for me, this was big from sports and use them in business. So in business, I became a rookie in other areas. I found a Chris Mullin type in business. I found a Latrell Sprewell type, guys that would mentor you, guys that you would play on their team. Humble yourself, get back to it. Get to practice, get to meetings early, stay at practice late, stay at meetings, and be the last one that leaves. And just take the culture of basketball, infuse that athletic personality into the personality of whatever you go into next. And you can use those tenets to have a wonderful retirement and really enjoy it. So for me, it's been awesome. And by the way, I've had twins, and so since retiring, and that'll keep you just as busy as it was you were playing. So you can find ways to keep that same lifestyle.
That's right. And some sound advice, too.
And just enjoy watching Rondo utilize that speed on the drive. Just kind of nice through the defense there and dares you to attack him.
P.J. Brown's checked in for Morris.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
Doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
Here's Harper. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 20.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Anderson, the bounce pass. Gasol inside. Brown's there. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Isley. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Lakers leading by 20. Here's Rondo. From outside, off the mark.
Almost
Here's
had
the
that.
Jazz with the ball. To the paint. Here's Gasol. And there it is for him. And the Lakers call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
LeBron's checked in for Barnes. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. LeBron outside. Over Russell. Los Angeles with another miss.
Come on.
Jazz trail by 18. Anderson outside. He kicks it to Russell. Martin gets the rebound. Martin's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the wing right side. Back to Harper. On deep. He's off on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Anderson with the ball.
Should have been a good bucket for Harper.
And the shot goes down.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Lakers leading by 16. Here's James. It's good. James has got 26 points.
And the way James dominates on the offensive end, making it look effortless tonight.
And the Jazz call time here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's running
This
wild.
game's
They
over.
had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his momentum.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Here's Isley. He dishes it to Anderson. Wants to get it to Malone and does. Over Martin. It's rebounded by Brown. Brown's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Nice shot by Rondo.
And although not the biggest guy, you gotta love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Isley the pass to Anderson. And here's Malone. Back to Anderson. Pass to Isley. The 3. Gasol trying to free himself up. P.J. Brown with the rebound. Here's Harper. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Two-time NBA champion Michael Thompson says the arm muscles, Chris, on today's players don't measure up with what they used to be. Is that even important?
You know what? He's right, but I don't know how important that is unless, you just want to bring the gun show to the games and then pull out the arms and the curls and say, check out these muscles. But now I think, it's a lot different. And make no mistake, even though that is a true comment, the players of today are much more athletic than his day and my day. And I think that's because of technology. They understand core strength. They understand dieting. They understand rest. So many, they're privy to so much information that we didn't have. But no more curls. It doesn't seem like there are any more Karl Malone 24-inch pythons, brother, out there in any of these games.
Here's Isley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Carr, he's checked in for Gasol. Keefe comes in for Karl Malone. Williams, he's checked in for Brian Russell. And it's Brown in for Hornacek.
well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Brown the pass to Carr. Rebounded by the Lakers. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Morris outside. They get it again. Here's Caruso. The layup off target. Brown outside. Here's Isley. Brown the pass to Keith. Good work there as it goes.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Oh, they must ramp up the effort level, the intensity level. They're making it too easy for him out there.
Morris, left side, passes it to Caruso. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
And that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Brown the pass to Carr.
All
Back
right.
to Brown.
No one has to really score.
Now the dish to Williams. Here's Carr. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one
There we
was
go.
never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.
All right, let's see our box scores. 28 LeBron, 11 Rondo and Van Exel, 6 Harper, 6 Morris, 5 Davis, 5 Caruso, 2 Brown, 2 Martin, 2 Barnes, and these 3 didn't score. Very even. What about them? Malone and Hornacek. I think I had Stockton on that team. I don't know why he's not on there. I got traded. Simulate. And we're going to see standings, things like that. So we are guaranteed in the playoffs. 3 games left. The worst we could do is... well, we could probably fall to second or third if we... at worst. Miami's got one loss. Now we're looking at 4-8 seed. The Thunder. That was a close game. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that. And we're still number 1 over them. But we are identical. So thank you once again for joining me today. No high school basketball due to snow, basically. Anyways, thank you. Have a good day, and I will see you later.